So moving now to stock picks. For banks, we like Metrobank, given that it is trading half of its book value. So at a 40% discount from 5-year average. So again, na-mention ko kanina that they basically front-loaded their loan loss provision last year. So if they were to recognize loan loss provisions this year, it would not be at the same level of 40 billion from last year. And loan book is also healthy and capital ratios. And funding is mainly driven by low-cost CASA. So kung may mga deposit accounts pa kayo sa banks, you can see that interest rates are basically could not cover with yung taxes 20%, and if you were to consider inflation, nasa negative return pa. But for banks, yung mga CASA, yan yung driver talaga ng funding nila. And this is positive for them, the low interest rate environment. Then moving now to consumer, our top pick is Pure Gold. While it is trading at a 29% discount from its 5-year average price earnings, so its 13.4 times is quite compelling. We see a recovery in SNR operations. Kasi during 3Q, there was no member sale for SNR. But for the revenue mix naman, it's 75 pure gold, 75 25% SNR. But again, we can see recovery for SNR despite some competitive pressures, because we know Mary Mart will be entering this wholesale shopping segment as well. Then for property, our pick is Mega World because of its unmatched office portfolio, which could sustain earnings through this year. And for balance sheet, it is likely to sustain uh, this pandemic. Then for telco, our top pick is Tel, as earnings will be fueled by demand for data as well as fixed line broadband. And dividend yield of 4.4% is very attractive given this low yield scenario. Then for power, top pick is Aboitiz Power with a continued expansion. Despite the loan or coal moratorium, Aboitiz Power is also keen on expanding in the renewable energy segment. So they have exposure in hydro and as well as solar. Then for cement, top pick is Eagle Cement with a PE of 14.7 times. While it does not give us a significant discount as some of our stock picks. We believe that Eagle is continuously expanding with its new facility in Bulacan, set to boost production capacity, which will be opened as early as first quarter of this year. Then for our dividend plays, we have given you a list of stocks. So mostly are in the utilities sector. So we have Tel, Globe, Meralco, and Aboitiz Power. Also, we have the recently listed AREIT. And for this year, I think some companies are keen on listing REITs. The latest we're seeing is DDMP. Um, so I think it will list in March, and some companies have shown interest, like Robinson's Land of Philinvest Land. They could also list their REITs within the year. So if you're basically an investor hunting for yields, these are the stocks you should look into, and you might want to consider REITs as well. Just looking at a REIT, it listed around 27 pesos per share last October, and I think it closed around 33 or 34 level within our last week. So aside from the dividend yield of 4.9%, meron ka pang capital appreciation, which is a very good bonus for the REITs.